Yes. What's up, my people? Y'all. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sharadana. Hold tight, wait for it. I gotta get my anchor people involved in the whole situation. What's up, my peoples? Y'all, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Sharadana, and we back at it again. Can't stop, won't stop. Yo, today is going to be such a informative, educational, fun topic because this is just all about life and this is all about, becoming your greatest version. So, if you may or may not know, today's topic is how to build self discipline, guys. Resisting from temptation to reach your long term goals. I want to say before we even start the show, what's up, Grand Rising? How my people doing? Good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. It's such a pleasure to have you here join our podcast and TV show today. Let's get right into the situation, right? So you're now tuned in to Sheridan's Diary of a Fashionista. And before we do anything, you already know the drill. You already know the drill. We're off of our little, our vibe out session right now. And you know who's going to start out? You already know the man himself, Alkaline. Let's get into it. And this ties into our topic. Like, I know I'm great. This song is called So We're Grit, and we are. Let's go. Let's get into it. Alkaline, y'all. I love this song so, so, so very much. And it's just absolutely a vibe. He actually just finished the video. So if you guys have not seen it thus far, make sure you guys go check out Alkaline on YouTube. The video just launched, I think like last week. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alkaline, so agreed. Flying high. Yeah. You know we flying high. Hey. Uh-huh. Can't deny it. Summer grace, summer grace, summer grace. Hey. Elevate, elevate. You know we elevated. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. So we're great, so we're great. Yes. Nope. Nope. You live and you learn. Uh-huh. Semi-grade, semi-grade, semi-grade. I gotta teach the youth, y'all. This is why I'm here. Hey. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Elevate, elevate. Our words ever see our full potential. Our words, if y'all see my full potential, I'm just, cracking the surface for y'all. Hey, yeah, grit, grit. Hey, I'm gonna live 105 or longer. This baby can't do it. What? Lies. Uh-huh. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Elevate, elevate. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Celebrate, celebrate. Sample. Sample. Oh my God. That song is such a vibes. And me love some Alkaline. I'm gonna love some Alkaline, bud. And so I just want to just get the vibes all the way up that way. Okay. But you know what I really want to get into right now? I just want to let you know on the journey to becoming your greatest version. Just know, like, you just have to be exclusive, okay? You gotta be that kid. You gotta stand out. You know what I'm saying? So the next artist coming to your airway is Chanel Manure. Naturally, let's get into it.
Pretend actually my money stack properly. One top girl and the other top of a camera.
Yes.
Them a pussy commission, you know watch the liquor.
Yes.
Pretty skin I easy kill you dance all up on me. Haters, you know watch the crowd, me watch the papers.
You know I do it naturally. Hey.
But I the one me grab the waist to lose the weight. Come on, put you in your place. I like my tights, like my vines. One man so tight, boy, shape on. But when me sing, I like a chimney. One top girl I gonna trade.
I do.
Yo, from me get the break, now take the break, my working daily. Want for rich and really rich is like man off a check my savings. Got a truck, now
Yes.
want to feel me. I go beg the ratings from above.
I never.
The ratings for the place. Getting on my prime time. Them ones them never, them badness of
Curfew.
Surgery, that I wanna allow me to rest. And I'm a pussy cocky going on me. One top, yeah, ain't nothing to say. Yes. I'm beginning my thing natural. The liquid to my thing in a lack of phone is a ring. Yeah, man, I'm out like a billion. Hey, show me out, not dirty like a choke.
Hey, a plus top. Me a real top. Yeah. Okay, little sample. I wanted to also play the next song that I really love from her. So that was the Empress right there. We're not gonna stop there. That song I'm gonna love. This one is called Exclusive, y'all, because you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't get the girl energy. Everybody can't get the Empress energy. Everybody can't get you. So let's talk about coming nice. Now easy for left. Promise. Weird. You know some explosive. And again, I said deuces. When take loses. What? You said what? Yeah, man. Fight over who? He gonna fight over me. McNeil. Don't watch my film. Don't watch the kids. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey. I said deuces. Deuces. Man, take loses. What makes you different? Better stop work. Next chapter. Great. I am great. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Sample. Okay. Little sample. You know what I'm saying? And when you exclusive, we don't accept any kind of regular degular. This is the vibes at this moment because it just have to be. You know what I'm saying? Like on period. The next song coming to your airway right now, Lakia and Lotto. We're gonna get into this song right now because it's just the vibes and it's just where the kid at right now, period. And this is why we can't have no clown to crown because we are exclusive and we only get the best for us. So let's get into it. This is Lakia and Lotto. Mind your business. In the process of becoming your greatest version, my girl, you have to mind your business. Mind your motherfucking business. Let's get into it. Mind your business. Mind your business. Period. Pay me to date me. You got me real fucked up. I don't trust him. If he ain't got more than me, can't fuck. I love when they chase me. Good luck if you trying to replace me. No, stop. No, I'm gonna have to pull that one back up. No, this song go in. No, stop. Winston, no. Why you talk to the people then? Mind your business. Christmas. Pay me to date me. Fucked up. I don't trust him. Can't trust him. Can't trust him. I love when it chase me. Place me. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Too janky. Can't fuck. If he don't got what I need, I duck him. Hey. Bad bitch gon' shop, no key. Brand new drop top, not real. Yeah. And every time a bitch start, I finish. If it ain't money in the text, don't send it. First off, bitch. Mind your business. I just had to tell y'all where I'm at right now. Because we tired of what we used to get, because this is why we're having more discipline. So this is what kind of like stemmed everything, y'all. So let's get into our shout out. Shout out of the day. We're gonna start with me, 11:11 on my clock. 11:11, because this is the new Sheridanna, period. Okay, shout out to Sheridanna for being amazing, for being phenomenal, for being caring, for being humble, for being so supportive, so being authentic, for being, that girl, that empress. I'm so proud of myself and where we have come thus far. We have traveled a long road. So I want to say kudos to me and congratulations to me for being that baddie, for being that gorgeous empress, period. All right, shout out to me. Shout out to my brand, Sheridan Designs. Kawana Gunawe. All right, a legacy in the making on period. Okay, Sheridan Designs for sponsoring this whole shindig. Okay, for sponsoring the show, the podcast, for sponsoring my wardrobe since season 1. Always looking flawless. Like, how you doing? Like, what? Today we are wearing one of our custom designs outfit. How you doing? How you doing? I was doing like a more like a party kind of vibe because I just felt like it's a celebration. I'm celebrating, okay, myself and my podcast and all the things that we have accomplished thus far. Like, we over here doing the damn thing. I'm just so excited. Like, we're on like over 50 different platforms. Shout out to Anchor. On God, shout out to Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, also Good Pod, Bullhorn, like, Radio Republic, like all the major platforms where you hear podcasts and music. We are here. Like, what? God, like, what happened? Child. I told him I didn't want to be global, and he was like, okay, this is how you're gonna have to do it, but you're gonna have to have discipline. All right, moving right along. So shout out to Sheridan Designs for having discipline. Okay, shout out to Unity Fashion Institute for having discipline. No matter, all the things I've been going through in my life, I still am obedient to my mission. I'm still obedient to myself. I'm still obedient to the mission. And so, even through adversity, still I rise. Shout out to Maya Angelou for always inspiring me with her words. Your words are so powerful, and they're endless, and they're beautiful, and it will live on within all of us. And so, yes, shout out to Unity Fashion Institute. Unity Fashion Institute is a fashion design school as well as a nonprofit. And I know we are doing amazing work out here in these streets, and we're changing lives in a positive way. And I'm so happy the Most High ordained me and anointed me to be able to manifest my vision and also be able to help other people along the way. So that is the whole goal why I'm here, guys. So shout out to UFI. If you want to donate, we have a campaign. If you want to donate, our goal is to raise $1,400 to go towards our campaign, so we can help build the nonprofit in the school. Go to Instagram and look up Unity I'll put it on the screen for you. Unity Fashion Institute. That's Unity Fashion Institute. There's a link in the bio. You can also just click that link and it goes straight to our GoFundMe. You could donate anything from $1 all the way to, a couple of $100s. Where it all depends on where your pocket is. Okay, so we greatly appreciate anything that you can donate. All right, because it's going to an amazing cause, a great cause. So yes. All right, big shout out also goes to Sheridan's a beauty salon, because you can be a baddie, you can't be a fashion designer, you can't be a fashionista, and your hair is not dead. And I want to say kudos to me for having salon day. I made a promise to myself that I will always have salon day hair. Like my hair will look like I came out of salon every single day. And like that's been my promise to myself. And I've been saying discipline, right? So the main word of today is discipline, of course. So everything I do, it's for a purpose, it's for discipline. So I wanted to just, you know, follow through and what I said I was going to do for myself. So shout out to Sheridan Beauty Salon. Shout out to myself. Today we're going to talk about the hair today, but you know what I'm saying? I look like a goddess on God, like I always do. And we have our Marley twist, and then just one string coming down. But you know what I'm saying? Look out for the photo shoot that we're gonna do and all these things. So shout out to Sheridan Beauty Salon. We've been doing it for over 25 years. Like, girl, but you 21 though. That like, you know what I'm saying? The Most High just granted me the ability to get younger every day, like to get younger as we go. And I'm like, they be like, how you do that? I be like, cause I was born this way. Period. Okay, and so move right along. Big shout out to Humble, Confident Modeling Agency. Oh, I just love when I say that because that's the kid. And we are here to just help, that the young lady or the young woman or even a male, but mostly the females. My brand is mostly geared to empowering women, but we don't neglect the men as well. But yeah, to give them that confidence. So modeling is all about confidence, and confidence goes in every aspect of your life. So basically having that modeling experience really helps to balance everything in your life. Like I'm so happy. Shout out to Teresa at Molly Talent Associate. I will always give them the praise because they help to build my confidence, help to give me the skills and the tools that I need to be a supermodel, to have confidence in everything I do. Because without confidence, like I don't know what you're gonna do. It's just not gonna work. So at Humble Confident Model Agency, this is what we do. We help you to install that. And so yeah, check us out on Instagram at Humble Confident Modeling Agency, and we got you covered. Period. Also, I want to give a big shout out to my offsprings, Joseph and Isabella. I love you guys so much. And really, one of my whys is to show you guys like we can create our own path, that we don't have to do exactly what our parents did, especially if it didn't work, right? So my job is to create my own legacy. My job is to create my own lane. My job is to create my own vision for myself, and still keep my authentic, authentic ways of me. You know what I'm saying? Take the things that my parents give me and the different experience give me that I like and that works for me. And then whatever don't work, we're going to leave that to the side. And that all ties into having that discipline, taking what you need and leaving what you do not. Okay. And last but not least, I want to give a big shout out to DJ Kamar. Okay, the finest TV show besides mine, darling, right? Check him out. He's on IG, so check him out. You'll see some more things about him as well. So I want to say a big shout out to DJ Kamar. You know what I'm saying? Do the damn thing. The finest TV show out here in JA. How you doing? All right. Moving right along. Let's get into the whole thing, right? So our word of today is discipline, fundamental, right? Fundamental, mediocrity, habits, And what's our other one? Self-awareness, motivation, self-discipline. So we're going to break those words down in a bit, right? So first things first, right? The first word that we're going to be breaking down is discipline, because this is the word of the whole, this is the word of the day, right? Is discipline. So, what is the word discipline? It's the practice of training yourself and people to obey rules and code of behaviors. So, you're training yourself to do the things that you said that you want to do. Discipline, right? Got it. Now, fundamental, what does that mean? Fundamental meaning forming a necessary base or core of essential importance, right? So you are creating a base, a foundation of what's important to you, right? All right, let's move right along. The other word is mediocrity. Chill. Let's not. That means it's the quality or state of being mediocre, a person of mediocre abilities. That means it's like you could do more, but you're just not. You're just mediocre. Okay. The next word is habits. What does habits mean? What is the definition of habit? A settled or regular tendency of or practice, especially one that is hard to give up. So it's a settled or practiced tendency, right? Or a practice that one is hard to give up. A habit. Y'all already know we all have some habits that is so hard to give up, including myself. And like I said, becoming your greatest version, you're gonna you're gonna have to have that discipline, child. And I'm gonna give you some things. I'm gonna give you some things just for example, but not to get it on my business, but in terms of like my discipline, how I had to, because remember, discipline ties into everything. So for me, so I'm plant based. So that's how I want to get into that, right? So I'm plant based and I've been plant based. My son is 20. So it's literally 20 years, guys. So I did it when he was, about to be one. And so I just made that conscious decision because I wanted a specific lifestyle. I wanted to feel a certain way. And then I didn't want to be eating animals anymore, right? So I just decided that for myself. So being plant-based is not an easy task. A lot of people I remember, and I'm Jamaican, right? So my favorite dish growing up was oxtail and rice and peas. Everybody know me, didn't know I love oxtail and rice and peas. I'm planting, period. Right? So to give that up, that's a sacrifice I had to make. But because I had a bigger why on why I wanted to do that, it just came so naturally. And everything is not for everybody. That's for me. That's what I did because I know what I want for myself, right? And then, okay, let's get into it. Let me give you my first quote because I'm gonna have to take it nice and easy for y'all, right? Because I have a lot to say in regards to this topic because discipline goes along with my business, discipline goes with my relationship, discipline goes with the lifestyle and how I interact with my kids, all this other things, it's certain things that I have to show them, like discipline is important, so you can't be telling people to have discipline then you don't have discipline. So I have to be, that person to show my kids like, yo, I'm doing this because kids be like they doing the things that you do, not always what you say. So my goal is to always make sure that I'm doing the things that I say, not only for my kids but for myself. So myself would be like, yeah, I'm proud of me. Like I'm happy of where we are right now. So move right along. So the quote of the day, darling, is developing new habits is the essence of self-discipline. I'm gonna read that again, y'all, because this one is real important. Developing. So it's nothing that you like. We don't have discipline off the gate for real. It's developing the new habits is the essence of self-discipline. And when I say I had to develop this, I mean that. Cause not to be all up in my business, but once upon a time, like at least 5 years ago, something like that, I needed my cocktail. Like I needed my cocktail. Like I used to be just having my little mini bar at my house. You know what I'm saying? Even though it wasn't like obsessive, but it was like I noticed that I was drinking every single day. And a friend of mine, you know what I'm saying, the person I was seeing, he's like, yo, Shardana, you like, even though he would indulge in me, but he'd be like, because I'm a girl, which is so like so lame. Like, oh, you shouldn't be drinking every day, you shouldn't be smoking every day, and all this stuff. And I'm like, I wasn't trying to hear him at the time, but then when I look back, like when people really do love you, they will tell you the hard things even though you don't want to hear it, right? But at that present time, I was like, I know you're not talking and you do the same thing I do, right? So I'm self-reflecting, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to put it back on him. Like, don't look at me, look at yourself, right? But once we work together again, I just reflect and be like, you know what? In order for me to have new results, I have to do new things. So I did notice myself, like I will wake up late, and these are the things that I want to get into, how to develop the self discipline. So let's get into it. Okay, so now what I've learned for myself is the how I maintain my self discipline. For me, I start doing my little fasting. Like I don't eat until after 12, right? And I just started that new habit like a couple months ago. I don't eat until after 12 because that's going to help, like that fasting from the day before. I try not to eat after 10, so, or even 9, but it all depends, like between 9 and 10, not to eat, and then you're not eating until after 12. So that's that fasting. You have to have that discipline, because I know I'm trying to, like, okay, I'm gonna let y'all look at my little situation, you know what I'm saying? Like my body is just on fire. Like it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's coming together like how I like it. I just want my hourglass. I just want my like a back of shape and can go on can angle it. I look good on my clothes, and it's like I just want that for myself. So as I'm getting more, younger, guys, I could look better and I could feel better. I could have more energy because I know I will be having grandkids probably in 10 years or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whenever the universe says I should. So I want to be able to keep up with my grandkids. Like right now, I have my nieces and nephew, and I could keep up with them, take them to the store, to the pool, all this stuff. So I want to be in good shape, and I want to feel good. You know what I'm saying? When I'm on my yacht, I have my two-piece on. I want to say, yeah, oh, the guy looks, yes. And for sure, down, he looks so good. And my kid be like, babe, oh, you so sexy, girl. You better come over here. Anyway, moving right along. Moving right along, darling. All right. So right now, I have to be doing the things. I have to do the things. So I have to like resist temptation to reach my long-term goal. So that's all it is right now. That's all it is when it comes to what I've learned. When it comes to discipline, you really, really, truly have to resist the temptation to reach your long-term goals. And I mean, some people, it might be, baby girl, if you try to lose weight, don't think you should be eating no type of cake, no cookies, drinking all the time, eating fast food. You're not going to lose weight that way, right? So for me, fasting help, working out daily. So it's doing your routine. Sometime for people who you trying to get your king, you can't be having sex. You got to restrain from sex, from any little regular daily. You got to keep that clank clank. You know what I'm saying? Because it's your treasure. It is your superpower. So you can't just imagine, like, My cookie, okay, it's $10 million. So you're not gonna be giving any regular degular $10,000 off the break. Like what? Or $10 million. It's at least $10 million. Do you think I'm about to give any regular degular $10 million just like that? No. So it's my treasure, and I'm going to keep it until the person is worthy. Because when I'm going to give him $10 million, and he gonna give me $100 million in exchange for my $10 million. On God, period. Okay, so one thing I've learned, I think I talk about this, the 80-20 rule, right? So really, what is the 80-20 rule? So the 80-20 rule is a fundamental of self-discipline. And what that means is 80%, 80%, right? 80-20 principle says 80% results come from 20% of the effort. So the 80-20 principle says that 80% results comes from the 20% of the effort. So most of your efforts is going to come from, or most of your result is going to come from that 20%, right? It's going to give you that 80% once you buckle down and say, I'm going to do that, right? So is this thing that I've learned that you have to convert yourself and your behavior to have an automated like kind of behavior. So I went out to a party or whatever, and somebody asked me, oh, did I want some liquor or some wine or something like that. It was like Smirnoff or something like that, some kind of wine or whatever. And my instinct automatically said no. Automatically said no. Like, and that's why I wanted to show you guys and teach you guys. Give we have to create self-discipline for ourselves. We have to learn how to automate that response, right? So they said research showed that it takes between 18 and 254 days to actually create a new habit, right? And on average, it take a little bit more than 2 months or 66 days to create a new automated behavior. And I know for me that's so true, because I don't even know when's the last time like I did. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just been so wild, because such a while. It's just like it's on automated, even though at first I was like, oh, I can't go around certain people who do that or whatever, because you know what I'm saying? Like, that instant gratification might kick in, and you just want that reward. So there are 3 steps to the discipline. You're gonna have that cue to say, okay, say if you want to, let's just okay, what example should I do? I was gonna say the sex part, but I was just like maybe I shouldn't. But let's be realistic, right? Like, if you wanted to, have sex, right? And that cue was saying, and you have the opportunity, that cue was saying, okay, let's just do it. We're gonna do it. And then we want that gratification of just feeling good, that yeah, you already know, right? But in regards to the discipline, is that going to help you in the long run? In terms of, is that your husband, then why is you having sex with somebody that you don't even, that's not going to be your guy, right? So the long term is, you giving him your energy, is that going to pay off? Because remember, that's a transaction. Like, you can't just be giving your $10 million to anybody. Like this, like, are you going to, is there any ROI on this return? Is what I'm saying. And every time I be thinking about, different things that I want to do, I literally have to go in this beautiful brain of mine, and I'd be like, okay, how is this going to help me? How is this going to help me? Where, what is my ROI on this? And this goes to sex, this goes to liquor, this goes to food, this goes to any relationship, business endeavor, it goes to any and everything. I just go into the brain, because remember, when you have a thought, right? You can act on it, but you got to make sure that you respond correctly in terms of what is going to be more fruitful for you. So for me, I just been focusing on the results. So is this thing called keystone habits, right? And studies shows that regular physical activities may reduce overeating, or smoking excessively, and having sex excessively, and just taking wild risk, right? And so once you start exercising, it really gives you a new perspective. I know for me, it's like I've learned how to automate. Like I just be getting up and like, okay, I'm about to go take my walk, or I'm about to go dance. And my daughter be like, what? I'm like, I gotta go take my walk, because now it's just automated in me to be able to go take my walk. And I usually do my dancing, do my Pilates, right? Before I leave, I do my meditation. So one of my keystone things that I can share with you guys, of the habits that I've created in the morning, is literally I do my meditation. You gotta do it, y'all. You gotta do it. And basically, just don't even think about meditation. Just think about, I need time for myself. I need time to connect. I need time to align with oneself. I need to just be at peace with myself, right? So you meditate at least for like 10, 15 minutes, or however minutes that you have for yourself, right? For me, after that, I drink my tea, and I do my facial, child, do my aloe facial, or I do this mask facial that I have that I really, really love. And then I go outside, do my walk, I do my dancing, right? Do my Pilates. I know people be like, is she all right? And I just be in my zone, because I don't give a fuck what you say. Like, I know, me going outside, me feeling the natural air on my face, me dancing, and I'm going with myself. Yo, me, I listen to Masakami, I'm listening to Alkaline, I'm listening to Chanel Manure, I'm listening to Chris Breezy, I'm listening to everybody, and whatever is a vibe is just a vibe. I'm going myself, I'm just going with myself, and I don't care who is looking or what. I'm dancing, I'm having my good time, because those are the habits I create for myself, and that makes me feel good. Because when I come in, I'm not trying to be eating a whole rack of things. So for me, like I said, I want to maintain a certain way, and I want to look a certain way, and I want to have a lot of energy, like I always do. Like, I'm the energy empress. Period. Everybody knows, like, I'm full of energy, because it's my lifestyle. It's like who I am, right? And for me, trying new things. So talking to people that I've never talked to before, that's becoming like a new habit that's automated. Like, shout out to all the people that I've been that the universe bring to me. Shout out to Bogle, shout out to Amaru, shout out to Poppy, shout out to who else? Just amazing people that I just been meeting in my life. Shout out to Tanta Blocks, you know what I'm saying, that came in my life. And shout out to all the people that I've been meeting thus far. Shout out to my people at Syracuse. Shout out to Handshake. I just doing new things I've never done before, to be able to help myself and be able to help my business to level up and just do the damn thing, right? So just been trying new things, and also learning how to save money, child. I ain't trying to put no shade on myself, child, but I've noticed, I used to spend too much money. I used to spend too much money. I'd be like, where my money go? Where my money go? Like, I don't even know where it's at. So also being disciplined on on spending. So reducing all of the subscriptions, going out all the time, partying, because every time you leave your OC, I spend money. So when people still invite me to places, but I'd be like, how is this beneficial to me? How is this being beneficial? How is this going to benefit me? Period. Like, I'm be going out, and I'm telling anybody who wants Sheridan to show up at any event, okay, I'm going to need my parents' fee. I'm going to need my own space, right? I'm going to need my own little area. If I do decide to have a cocktail or what have you, it's my choice. If I wanted a lime water, that's my choice, right? And I need to get shout out for my business, and I need to get shout out for me. And yeah, maybe I'll show up and I'll only be there for a couple of hours unless the vibe is all the way turned up. So what I'm saying is I have a standard for myself now, and I have a discipline for myself. I'm not just go because anybody asks me for go. Like, no. That's not going to happen, because this Empress right here, she's exclusive. And it costs. You know what I'm saying? Like Mariah Carey, when I leave the house, it's at least 2G. Well, her case is like $10,000 because she come with her own light. You know what I'm saying? When I leave the house, it's a couple hundred. So I can't just be leaving the house like that. It needs to work for me. Okay. So yes, saving money is important. So we're talking about keystone habits that I'm sharing with you guys that I've learned, right? That works for me. So saving money, like I said, not buying clothes all the time. Now, I just bought a little glass, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? A little something, but I don't be doing too much. I'm keeping it down to a minimum. Got rid of a lot of things, that I don't need anymore. So I'm so proud of myself. I came a long way, because I know materialistic things is not it's nice to have things. Don't get me wrong. Super nice to have things. I love luxury. But at the same time, you need to buy what you need. And I paused long for a reason, so that could just settle in you. Only buy what you need. Don't buy what you want. Don't go where you want all the time. Buy what you need, right? And that lesson came so hard for me, and I've learned, and I'm happy that I've mastered that. Only buy what I need, right? And then number 5, expressing gratitude and being grateful. Like I know people on my Twitter or even on my Instagram be like, yo, Sheridan is super humble. I'm always grateful for the position where I'm in, the season where I'm in, and then the things that I have, because I know, like, you could not have it, so I'm grateful for everything that I have. I'm grateful for this podcast, for my platform, for this day, for this, my beauty, for my wisdom, like I'm super grateful for everything. So I cannot complain. So even though I have, bad days, I just go back into myself and see and ask myself, like, I be telling myself, like, girl, we good. Don't worry about it. We good. Don't you worry about that. So the next word that I want to talk about is self-awareness, because this helps you along the way to really mastering that self-discipline. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I want that cookie, but guess what? I start making my own cookie that is plant-based, right? So I know the cookie that I create for myself is going to be good for me, but I still don't eat that in excess, right? So self-awareness, and then motivating yourself. So what is self-awareness? So self-awareness is the conscious knowledge of one's own characters, feelings, motives, and desires. Yes, your ex, you want that D. You do. But at the same time, does that work for you? No. Yes, you want that ice cream, but does that work for you because you're fasting? No. Yes, them shoes is bad. It's so sexy on you. It's so sexy on you. And it's just going to go with so much outfits, and it's just going to be a whole vibe. But y'all can buy it? No. Because right now, that's not in the budget because you're maybe you want to save for, you know, a new car or new house or new bike or whatever you want to say. Like, no, that's not in it. Being self-aware of that feeling, right? Being self-aware of your desire. Like, yes, I want it, but I'm not going to do it because that's not going to help me right now. So, and the next word is motivation. What is motivation? The reason or the reasons one has for acting on behalf or this particular way. So I'm motivated not to be going out to parties all the time or eating that food because I know that's cutting in my bottom line, that's decreasing my stock, and that's not helping my ROI. And it's not helping me wake it up in the morning because if I go out a specific day and I know the next day I have my podcast, how that's gonna look? And I look busted and disgusted. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't do that, no, because we cute. You know what I'm saying? We the empress. We're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be looking sharp with the fashionista. We can't be coming up in here looking. Y'all gonna be like, girl, you need to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? So I have that discipline to know, like, she not doing that. I think it's a perfect time to like get into the whole thing. Another song right now, and this ties into the thing right now. I don't know. We might be doing like a tribute right now to Alkaline. The next song is also by Alkaline. Like I said, the songs that I play ties into our topic, and it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? This one is called Fast. Let's get into it. Listen, guys. Everything gonna make sense soon. Over the moon, baby, yellow moon. It's gonna be okay, y'all. You might be overweight now, but give yourself 9 months. You'll be good. You might not have all the money that you want, but guess what? When you don't go out, you're going to save your money. You're going to get that house. You're going to get that house. You're going to get that house. You're going to get what you want. Yes. More to fuss. Let's turn our bus. Young lad. Jumping my helicopter. More to fuss. Give me one my eyes. Young lad. Hey, 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 hey. Yes. Yes. You know I'm trending. Hey. You see the power. You don't like me? That's okay. Give me them. Hey, hey. Yes. I'm praying everybody. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes. Who wants to fuss? Let's turn a bus. Young lad. Jump in my Jag. 1989 black with that beautiful brown interior. Hey. Rubber. Simple, you know. I'm going straight to my baby. Like I said, I want to give a big shout out to Masaka for reaching actually 1 million streams and 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So inspiring. Because you know we top dogs. I only talk to the best because I am the best. Let's get into it. I score. Empress scoring. Showdown was scoring. Tell us Chef Uri, most high. Yeah, that's a bomb. And the bomb. Yes. The bomb. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel to get the latest in music. You know what I'm saying? And the hottest topic out here in the streets. Hey. Yes. Yeah, I love my accessories. Check me out, subkin.com, shirt on. Hey, subkin.com, slash shirt on the gun. Put the button sim. You know I stay clean. You know that's a bomb. You know. No sir. You know me fuck up any platform. Here. Ice nigga done. Vibes never wrong. That gun sample. That's all y'all get. That's all y'all get from Masaka. Like I said, congratulations to Masaka for all his success that he has thus far. He has so much, things to accomplish, and I'm so proud of him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jamaica. I just want to say, just know that we are great, and I know I am great. And the next song goes to Masaka again because he's that guy. This one is called Greatness. This song, I love that song that bought. Even though it's been out for a minute, it's just classic. Greatness in my vein. They say, how you do all that, Shiradana? Yes. I know I'm your best. Greatness are running on my blood. Greatness are running on my blood. Hey, greatness are running on my. Greatness are running on my blood. Greatness are running on my blood. Hey, like a flood. Greatness are running on my blood. Vision to see. Vision to see. Yo, my vision just wild. Period. Like, hey, my name will live on. You'll see. More fun. Yes. Hey. Yes. Greatness are running on my blood. 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 Hey, blessings are flowing like a flood. Greatness are running on my blood. Yes, blessings flowing. What? It's just flowing like a river, y'all. Oh God, let's finish up this situation because I don't want to hold y'all because I got things to do after this. You know what I'm saying? The Most High just told me and gave me this message to give to y'all. Okay, so the next word is self-discipline, right? So what does that really mean? It means the ability to control your urges in order to meet a long-term goal. So that's what I was telling you guys, like, I restrain from eating certain food. I restrain from going out too much, drinking, smoking, sex, all the things that I know that will weigh me down. I don't do that shit. I don't do it. And that is to go towards my long-term goals. I know at my long-term goal is to be in excellent shape. Okay, my long-term goal is to make sure that I'm a billionaire. Okay, my long-term goal is to make sure I could keep up with my grandkids. My long-term goal is to show, self-reliance and self-discipline to my kids. My long-term goal is to make sure that I can enjoy my abundance. So yes, I have to make sure that I, resist certain temptations because one decision can fuck your whole life up. One decision can fuck your whole life up. Excuse me from cursing, but I had to give it to y'all how God gave it to me. One thing will mess your whole life up. So be conscious of the things that you do. Be conscious of where you go. Be conscious of the things that you do, right? So for me, I know I don't hang around the same people I used to hang around. I don't do the same thing. So it's not helping me. So for me, I know my globe has been crazy. I just been happier. I've been lighter. I just been glowing. You know what I'm saying? My body just been like looking right. I just been visualizing, the process of where, I'm going, like I said, having my king, we're on the yacht. My body is like amazing. My grandkids are healthy, you know I have the career that I always wanted. I'm a fashion mogul. I'm a supermodel. I'm a successful global podcaster. Like, it's just the visualization for me. And the thing is, I've manifested all this. My king, he over there watching me when he's waiting for the right moment, darling, to approach. But that's fine, because I need for him to come correct. If you guys did not see the 7 things that a woman needs, please go and see that video before. Yeah, make sure you see that for the kings who's come out here in these streets, right? So yeah, so I visualize. So the proper way that I visualize is, like I said, is to see what like. I'm a visionary, so it's easier for me. It's easy for me to visualize because I'm such a dreamer, but I'm also a creator. I create my own reality. And so once you know that you create your own reality, then you can manifest anything. So, what I'm saying, my 1989 Jaguar that is red with the I have like the gold, the seating is kind of like that brown, but it's like a light brown and interior. And I have like my emblem Sharadana design, but it's going to be it's going to be this. I want either the logo, the SD, or I was thinking about the Sharadana designs just on the headrest. Of course, it's going to be, in either embossed or embroidered, most likely embroidered, embroidered, right? I should know that word by heart, which I do. But embroidered in there. And then the specific tires, it has kind of like the old, the 1989 classic, Jaguar has kind of like those spokes kind of wheels. And then they have like the white around the tires. Like, I want that, right? Well, I have that, right? And then, yeah, everything, like I said, inside is custom and it's just gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? And then my painting is very modern in terms of the painting, like the red will change to a different color, right? So I don't want everybody to be knowing, oh, this is my car. No, my color change car. You don't know that's me. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I visualize that. And sometimes I be seeing like a car that I visualize, like that red Jaguar 1989 with the spoke and then the interior. I was like, I'd be like, think of my car. Like, think of my car right there. But I do love the Benz. I love the 230 A class. It's very nice and sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? Took that thing for a spin the other day. And I was like, okay, this could be me. This could be my second car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that 230, that Benz is very nice, 4-door, of course, and it's going to be black because it's sleek like me. But anyway, I'm just giving you guys the example. Like, you have to speak as if you already have it. Like, my Jag and my Benz is at my house. It's at my mini mansion, right? And it's just there chilling. And of course, the other house that I have is overseas. You know what I'm saying? It's in the islands. I won't tell you guys. I won't tell you guys where it is, right? And then the other one is, you know what I'm saying, in a tropical place. I won't tell you that either, right? So, and that is what I'm saying. Visualize what you want. So, guys, I hope I have taught you guys a few things on how to, number one, learn how to some of the tools and some of the actual principles to help you to be disciplined. And remember that instant gratification is not what we think it is, right? So make sure that you are restraining from certain things so you can reach your long-term goal. It's been absolutely a pleasure. I had fun with you guys. We're gonna talk about our fashion in a bit, and then we're gonna play some more music, and then we're gonna just roll out because I got things to do. All right. So I'm gonna talk about my look of the day. Today we're wearing our Shirt On Designs outfit. So this is a top, and then this is a tube skirt. And so the top is mesh, and then it has kind of like a Tina Turner vibe. I love Tina Turner. And then the skirt is, like I said, like a tube dress. It could also be a dress or a skirt, and it just fits me to perfection. And basically, that's what custom design do. So if you want custom design a garment, you have a special event, make sure you guys go and check out sharedondesigns.com or email us at sharedondesign@gmail.com. If you guys want to be if you guys want to sponsor the segment, holla at us. So that's that. Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta. So yeah. So also, if you guys wanted to, so if you guys love my accessories, so Shirt On Designs and Subkin has partnered up together to create quarterly accessory subscriptions. So, earrings like these, earrings like what you see me wearing on other shows could also be in your box. All depends on your lifestyle. So the sweet thing is I will have a one-on-one with my client figuring out what is your lifestyle, and then we will create a subscription jewelry box just for you. Isn't that cool? This is why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? We're here to elevate and help you look fabulous as well. All right. Also, if you guys are if you have an event, or you're getting married, or whatever your special event is, and you need a personal stylist, Shirt On Designs has partnered up also with a Glam Hive, and Glam Hive is it's a creator platform. So if you do makeup or what have you, but we do styling. If you guys want to book us, make sure you guys go to our website, but you could just go straight to my Instagram, Sharadonna Designs LLC, and then the link is right there in the bio. But it's really glamhive.com/Sharadonna Wilson 1, right? So it's super easy. Or you can just go to my Instagram, and it's Sharadonna Designs LLC, and just click in the bio. Make sure you guys, set up a time where you can have a consultation with the girl, yours truly, right? What's up, my peoples? Y'all. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shirt On, and we back at it again. So I was just telling my peoples about I was talking about if you wanted to receive or be a part of our accessory curator, if you wanted to if you love how we style ourselves and our accessories. Like I was saying, that Shirt On Designs and Subkin have partnered up to give you guys a quarterly curated accessory box. Check out subkin.com/Sharadonna Design. That's subkin.com/Sharadonna Designs. You can go to our Instagram at Sharadonna Designs LLC, and just click in the bio, and all of our things from our link tree will be there. Okay, so that's from if you are looking for wigs or hair, we have our salon link. If you are looking for styling, we have our Glam Hive link. If you're looking for jewelry curated, we have that. If you're looking for our books, darling, if you don't know that I am an author, how you doing? I'm an author, and my books is on Amazon. I'm also a writer as well in terms of music. So we have our songs there and our poetry. So go check it out. Like I said, I'm great. I am great. All right. So I mastered everything that I do, and it's just like I'm so happy that I'm able to say that and be authentic and know that that is true. Like I master all of my craft. And people was like, "Oh, you do a lot." I'm like, "Everything is art. Like I'm the queen of art. All the things that I do is under one umbrella of art." So it's like I believe that is not really outside of my scope. It's just art. Anyway, moving right along, guys. I want you guys to, if for my anchor people, if you're listening to this, I want you to go straight to YouTube and type in Sharadana 27. Make sure you guys like and share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for continuous amazing content that's going to, educate you, that's going to inspire you to become your greatest version, to thrive. It's been absolutely a pleasure doing this podcast today and being here with you guys. And I want to just say, I'll talk to my people later. I'm going to give you guys my favorite quote and then we'll do our rock out and then we just going to roll out, right? So do not confuse a creator with a dreamer. A dreamer only dreams, but a creator, she going to always bring her dreams into reality. Yes. I'll give y'all a little bit of gloss before we roll out. Okay. We're going to do our rock out session right now. And it's been absolutely a pleasure. So I'm going to just reiterate the things that we talked about. I pray that you guys get it. So for me, discipline is doing the things. Discipline is being conscious of the things that you want and desire, but then don't do it. You do not do it because you know that that is not going to add up for the ROI that you need. Is not going to help you to get to your long-term goal. So that is having discipline. And we also talk about fundamentals. It's creating that necessary base, that core of importance that is important to you, right? And we also said that creating good habits, not just any habits, good habit that's going to be conducive to your long-term goal. So that's another thing. And then having that self-discipline and that self-awareness, creating that keystone habits. And I've told you what I've done is do my meditation, I do my dancing, I do, new things every day, make sure I save my money, make sure I'm expressing gratitude every single day. And these are things that I do for myself. That's what works for me, and that's what keep me motivated, because I know at the end of the day, my long-term goal is more important than the instant gratification right now. So I hope that helps you. For me, like I said, that I do my visualization. That's always helped me. So I pray that help you as well. Visualize. Make sure you guys have a journal. If you guys don't have a journal is available for you. Make sure you guys go to Sharadana. Go type in Sharadana Wilson on Google, and I have all my journals that's for you. So this is my journal. It's called Illustrate Your Vision, and I have abundance of these. I just write everything that I've been manifesting, guys. It's in this book. Okay, and I have a bunch of these books that since the Most High gave me the inkling to create my books, because I used to spend a lot of money on journals myself. So I said, the Most High was like, you're a creator, go ahead and create your own book. So all I have to do is just keep on ordering this from Amazon, and that's it. So you could do that too, right? And yeah, so that is the vibes, right? So we're gonna roll out right now. We're gonna play a good friend of mine. He goes by the name of Octane, and Miss Summer love that song, yeah, because it's just a vibes. You know what I'm saying? My guy just be talking to me just like an empress, like I am. You know what I'm saying? And it's important to have people who are aligned with you. We talked about this last week about alignment. So we got to make sure that we're saying the right things, we're being around the right company, and we're doing the damn thing. Do what we love. You know what I'm saying? So in the meanwhile, in between time, no sir. No sir. Let's bring that back. Yes. Okay. Come kind of good, chat. We're global. If this one take off for closer, I be like, no. Booty big bangs, Panay Washington. Hey. Like Washington. Oh, my pocket sign. Crushing plan. Fresh like water. Plaza, Burnsville, Rockville, Laurel was good. Then I left my charge at Izzy's Joe, Sheridan. But gone with his son, manifest the father. Hey. I some dream. Got my brand on fleek. The brand never antique. Touching at the road. Hey, I some dream. Got my face on fleek. The brand never antique. Touching at the road. And that rum pop don't start. Pick up this a grab a num tots. Any a pour up this a no rum talk. Pick up boy calm down before something jump off. Here we get and the girl a road no girl no fuck bitch. Me and the team in court like I'm gone. The kicks them a chop some a cut like shop bitch. When I smell like market, baby powder. I saw me do it. Got my body on fleek. The brand never antique. Touching at the road. Hey, I saw me do it. Got my family on fleek. The brand new wreck and think. Touching at the road. Hey, I saw me do. Got my brain on fleek. The brand new wreck and think. Touching at the road. Hey, I saw me do. Got my links on fleek. The brand new wreck and think. Touching at the road. Hey. Like Washington. Oh, my pocket sign. Don't do that. Crushing plum. Fish like Plaza. Rockville. J.A. Oswata. But gone with the sun. Manifest the father. Liquor boy, calm down. Liquor boy, calm down. Liquor boy, calm down. Liquor girl, calm down. Liquor boy. Hey. Liquor boy, calm down. Liquor girl, calm down. Hey. Sample. Oh, shout out to IXA. You know he got some amazing new songs, but that's just a song that I absolutely love. That just get my vibe all the way up. Also, the song I want to play is when I said we do new things. So this new artist that I had the opportunity to actually have a conversation with, his name is Monster Main, right? And he have a new song. It's called Yeah. If you guys checked out my page, you will see I did a little promo for him. It's called Yeah. Like, yeah. Yeah, I got it in the bag. Yeah, I'm that girl. Yeah, I'm that empress. Yeah. She was bad, she was cool, ain't it? She the hip hop, I had to walk up on her too dangerous. She had a little attitude, but it ain't nothing I can't handle. So I continue gaming, asking questions like what we going tonight and what your name is. I'm trying to jump you. My name is Sharonda, the one and only. I know you're stranger, but I'm gonna put you on some goals and help you attain it. Let the stress out your body, bring you over, get that banger. I got money on my mind, but right now I got money on my mind. Yes. Okay. I'm working with something. My brand. Only hit my line if you ready. I ain't gonna play fair. She like, yeah, yeah. I'm only my king, yeah, yeah. Period. Uh-huh.
Staring in my eye like I know fiend. No taking off your jeans and doing things until you scream. All I do is give her that look and we gon' clear the scene. I'm on the coffee that you need, now we just need the cream. Little perky off the beam. Puddles or even streams. I let you
Okay.
put it in you while you dream.
Sample. That's all y'all get. That's all y'all get. That's all y'all get. Before we roll out, I want to play my cousin joint real quick. He goes by Copperflex. So shout out to you. And this one is called Breakthrough. Let's get into it, y'all, because we done got our breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to me anywhere music and podcast is played. The kid is global. I want to say thank you to the Most High for blessing me, for guiding me, for protecting me. Thank you for protecting my family. Thank you for loving on me, respecting me, for everything that you have given me and not given me. For this, I'm truly grateful. Let's get into it. Common flags, breakthrough. From my breakthrough, and I finally get it too. Yes. The techniques not clear thing. With the kids, I'm serious about my business. Izzy, Isabella, Joseph, what's good? Nobody mix me up, people. Roll my breakthrough. Yes. I love this song. Yes. Now take me from the play thing, because I came here to slay and stay. No, attract your dreams. Attract and manifest what you desire in your life. Yes, dude. I stay up. Yes. 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 From my breakthrough. Yes. I pray that you guys have an amazing time with me. That was Copperflex with a Breakthrough. That's our final song of the day. Like I said, thank you guys for joining me for Shared On as a Diary of a Fashionista. And what's up, my people, right? And it's such a pleasure. I want to say, like I said, do not confuse a creator with a dreamer. A dreamer only dreams, but a creator, she's going to always bring her dreams into reality. Let's get into it. Go have an amazing day and be great. I love you. Peace. Yeah.